Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Teacher Zdenek YouTube channel. And as always, I'm doing a live English lesson for one of the Achievers Chamber members. This time it's Martin. Hi, Martin. How are you today?
Hello, Zdenek. I'm fine.
Good. Glad to hear that. Obviously, Martin is a regular, so it's nothing new for you. Although I have to say something at the beginning of this live lesson, I have changed its format a bit. It's no longer going to be completely improvised. It's no longer going to be what we call pure dogma method. I will still use some aspects of it. I will still do the feedback, but we're going to have a topic. Each time there will be a topic, and I will always give a choice to my students. There will be a choice of 3 topics. So, Martin, what's the topic, or which one is the topic you chose?
I chose the topic ice cream.
All right, so we are going to talk about ice cream, everyone. I'm going to put it on the screen. Ice cream. Okay. So just the whole lesson about ice cream. I have prepared a few questions, but obviously there's no script. So hopefully it will lead to a natural conversation as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the idea. Obviously, as always, people can get involved. Whoever is watching this live, like Helen or Irena, please feel free to ask questions and
Hi, Irina. Hi, Helen.
hi guys, and provide answers as well. And anyone who is not watching this live, of course, you can also leave comments. It's actually highly desirable. Okay, Martin. So I suppose I'm gonna start with this question, and the question is, why do you think people love ice cream so much?
I think ice cream is sweet, and most people like eating sweet things. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but how do you think it's different from, let's say, sweets in general? Like how is it
Um,
different?
yeah, it's different because you get ice mostly in summertime,
Mhm.
and that means when the weather is fine, hot weather, you have the desire to cool down a bit, and ice is very cold, and sweet also, and this is a good mix for
Yeah.
summertime.
Hmm.
I would say.
I think you're right. Do you think there is some kind of association for people, like a positive kind of connection? Summer, holiday, enjoying yourself, everything is optimistic, everything is more cheerful, positive. And then a lot of people go for that ice cream and create that kind of connection in their brain that ice cream, it's like, yay.
Yeah, I think there is a connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
The association with summer and ice. You hear it in music lyrics, and you see it on the TV shows. Um, a good summer event or a summer what you can do in summertime is going to the cafeteria and eat an ice
Hmm.
with your family.
Maybe you mean an activity, an
Activity,
activity.
activity. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So, do you like ice cream? Are you a big fan of ice cream yourself?
I'm not a big fan of ice cream. I have to say I reduced my intake of sugar last year, but I make 2 exceptions. Yeah, one is if I'm invited on a birthday party, I eat a piece of cake. Yeah. And the second exception is eating sometimes an ice.
You say ice, but
Ice cream, yeah. In Germany, in Germany we say ice. Yeah.
I was imagining you going to your fridge and
Yeah.
using some kind of a knife to scrape that ice off the of
Yeah.
the of the door or something. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Okay. So here is the next question. By the way, you guys are free to answer these questions in the chat as well, because we can then call you out. We can really put your comments on screen. Let's make it a bit more interactive here, yeah? So, Martin, how often do you have ice cream then? What happened to my hair? My
You
hair
think
not
you,
working.
you,
Okay, it's better.
what do you mean with this question? This year until now, or
I mean, once a week, once a month.
no, it's not regularly. It depends on the activity you do. Actually, mostly I eat ice cream on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday we are doing some stuff with family, going for a walk or so, and then you have a goal. Yeah, going to the cafeteria or to the cafe and eat and order an ice and yeah.
Ice.
Ice cream. Sorry, the German translation.
I don't know. Maybe this is a Freudian slip. Maybe this is what you really do, and you just don't want to admit it, Martin. If you listen to me. It's time to come out. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel better about it, Martin. Trust me.
No,
Yeah.
it's ice in with taste, with flavor.
So okay, I see. So you have ice, and then you sprinkle it with a little bit of lemon, and then you eat it. Is that how you
No,
do it? No.
no, it is a mixed produced ice cream.
All right then. So let's carry on. We have got one answer. Irena says, I would say I have it about once a week. Once a week. Okay. Well, what do you think about this, Martin? Is that reasonable?
It could be. It could be. For me, perhaps if I look back this year, perhaps I was I booked ice perhaps 4 times.
Ice.
Ice cream. Oh man, ice cream 4 times.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we have here. We have this question. What's your favorite ice cream flavor and why?
My favorite ice cream flavor now is oatmeal.
What?
It's a special version in our cafe. There is a chain in our city, and each cafe has the same ice cream flowers. And I like this one oatmeal. I don't know if this is the right translation, but it's and the second one is I don't know.
Oatmeal is what people have. What's used for porridge. You make porridge.
For example, in the morning, for breakfast. And the second one is stracciatella. Do you know stracciatella?
Stracciatella. Yeah.
Stracciatella. And what else? Vanilla.
Vanilla is a traditional
Yeah,
flavor, isn't it?
I like also. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys let us know in the comments, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? I have to tell you, Martin, oatmeal. I'm not sure you sold it to me.
But
It sounds healthy, but I'm not sure if
no,
I if,
no,
if
it's
I
not
want to have ice cream. I'm not sure I want to have
it's not
oatmeal flavored ice cream.
it's not yeah the taste of this is really I like the taste of this, and it's not, you have small pieces of the oatmeal in it, yeah, but not so much you think about it now, yeah, I think. Yeah,
It's not that I never eat like porridge or oatmeal.
yeah,
I do have it sometimes too, but I would have it because I want to feel good about myself and my eating habits. If I really want to just sort of enjoy having a proper ice cream, I would not go for
for-
oatmeal.
yeah.
It sounds too healthy. It sounds too
No, no,
healthy.
it doesn't have to do with healthy. I don't eat it because of health. Yeah, I eat it because I like it. I like the taste of it, and
The same. Honestly, I have nothing against veganism and vegans. You guys know me, yeah. But for me, the word vegan ice cream, it's just, ugh, it sounds like oxymoron or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. Yeah. Or vegetarian ice cream, or I don't know. That's nonsense. Vegetarian ice cream. Yeah, vegan ice cream. Sorry. All right. So we have got people saying different things. So Jolly's favorite ice cream flavor is hazelnut.
yeah,
You know, hazelnut. It's like that
yeah.
round nut, the traditional nut that squirrel from Ice Age likes to bury or keeps trying to bury. Then Thomas says cucumber. It's another one that I don't understand, Thomas. Cucumber ice cream. It's not even. It doesn't have. It can't even have much taste. Come on, like honestly, if you gave me a choice between a cucumber and oatmeal ice cream, I would have to toss a coin because I have no clue. Vanilla and coffee. Oh, I never understood the coffee hype. Coffee, I just never got it. Like, I don't drink coffee. That's maybe part of the issue. But also,
Perhaps.
it's like too bitter. And chocolate, also chocolate ice cream. Where do you stand on chocolate ice cream, Martin?
No, it's not my favorite. No,
No.
no. The mix with uh, the stracciatella version. Yeah, this I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is some pieces of
Mm.
chocolate in it, and this I like. But chocolate or
Yeah.
also banana. I don't like banana on ice. In ice.
All right. Helen says time. Time. Um, it's really pronounced time. Like
Time.
time. The same pronunciation. It's a homophone. Time.
Yeah.
I've just checked the pronunciation. Thyme, but the pronunciation surprisingly is time.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like some kind of a herb, I believe. A herb used in cooking normally, but it's Helen's favorite. What I will say is each to their own. Each to
Yeah.
their if this is what you like to eat, who am I to tell you shouldn't do that? All right. Irena is curious as to where you live, Martin. But be careful
Um,
what you say because that's where it starts. The second thing she's going to ask you is your phone number, then your credit card number, all that.
I'm from Dortmund in Germany.
So, as we have said before, Martin is a Borussia Dortmund supporter.
Yeah.
Borussia, the
Yes.
traditional uh, Westphal. Is it Westphal?
Westfalen in Westfalen. Yeah.
Westphal
Um,
team.
Ja, im westfälischen System in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Thomas says that I am right, that it's disgusting. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think you're not talking about Borussia Dortmund now, I think. Probably, Thomas is probably referring to the ice cream some of the ice cream
Kümmel,
flavors we have mentioned here, right?
Kümmel.
But, just to kind of follow up on all this, Martin, I've got a extra special question for you, and the question is, what do you think of unusual ice cream flavors? All these you have mentioned, thyme, and what else was there? Oatmeal. For me, it's quite unusual, but I think sometimes the ice cream makers, ice cream producers, or whoever makes ice cream, they sometimes go the extra mile and they take it very far. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I read an article about new creation of ice cream, and but it's not my cup of coffee.
Cup of tea.
Of tea, cup of tea. Sorry, cup of tea. There are some seafood products in it, or garlic, or chili. Yeah, but this I would never try out.
That's interesting. I honestly, I can imagine having chili ice cream, and that's because when I was working in London, at a language school called Speak Up London, there was one student from Mexico that she once brought me some sweets from Mexico. She went on holiday for about 2 weeks, came back, and brought me some sweets. I could never imagine chili sweets, but it was actually pretty good. So now I can imagine chili ice cream as well. Why not?
Was this chili with chocolate or
Um, no, no,
or
just
with
some sweets, some
sweet?
you know,
Okay. Mm.
gooey sweets. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah,
Because chocolate with chili, I have seen already in the shops. You can buy.
mm, yeah. It was kind of soft and sticky, like gooey. You know the word gooey,
No,
gooey,
I
gooey.
haven't heard.
Yeah, this is the word. Something like some sweets are like that, like gooey.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just hard to explain. But the word is this is the word gooey, which means soft and sticky. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's an adjective. All right. But what about some like when you mentioned the mm, seafood? Oh, like I don't ever eat that, but imagining it in an ice cream just makes my stomach turn. Oh my god, I
But
would probably.
I don't know exactly where you can buy it. Yeah, is this perhaps in Japan or in other
So,
countries?
what,
I
so is
haven't
this?
seen it.
Hmm. So is this just a marketing trick, or why do people sell this sometimes, or is it just I don't know, it's trying to be
Mm,
different?
no plan, Zdenek. I don't know why
No,
someone
no
has this
idea.
idea. No idea.
Yeah, and even like meat ice cream. Come on, guys, like what's that? Like chicken ice cream or pork ice cream and things like that. Like or potato ice cream, rice. I
Oh,
don't know. Like sometimes people go too far with this. I think.
yeah.
Right. I've got a few more questions for us, Martin, and then we can move on to the feedback section. But please, guys, let us know in the chat what was the weirdest ice cream you have ever had. I guess the weirdest ice cream I have ever had was the Smurf Smurf ice cream. It's just a blue. The color is blue, like a
Oh,
Smurf,
okay.
like Smurfs, and I think it's from almonds. I'm not sure. I think there might be some almonds in it, which is all right, but the color is really, it looks really unhealthy to me. But I had it anyway. I wanted to try. All right. Let us know in the chat what the most unusual ice cream has been for you. So, how would you feel if ice cream was banned in your country? If ice cream was banned in Germany, Martin, how would you feel?
Uh, Actually, I wouldn't have a problem with it because I could avoid ice cream. Yeah, I don't have the desire, the desire, the big desire to have ice cream. I like it, but it's not a need for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. I would be okay with it too, but I think the world wouldn't be the same ever again.
Would be worse for the kids.
Kids, I'm still a kid, so I still consider myself a kid, Martin, in in every aspect of my life. So, all right. Okay. How about this one? Can you imagine working as an ice cream seller?
Ooh, no, I'm not a seller. I would say I'm not a person for this job. Yeah,
Why not?
it's not my
It's not
my my.
in your nature. It's not in your nature.
Yeah, yeah, you can say it like this.
Or I'm not cut out for it. You could say it's
Mhm.
not in my nature. I'm not cut out for it. Cut out for it. Yeah, these are some good phrases you could use. Or as you said, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my. Yeah. All right. Do you think if you were an ice cream seller that it would increase your consumption of ice cream? Would it lead to, to an increase of consumption of ice cream
Uh,
in your diet?
it could be if you standing the whole day in front of the ice. It could be if you have a
Ice
little
cream,
break, ice
ice
cream. If you have a little break, that you take a ball, or is this a ball, or
What do you
it's
call that? Well, yeah, if it's like that round thing that you kind of take with that metal tool. You have a metal tool, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You take it like there's like a box, you have different flavors next to each other, and each box contains a different ice cream, different flavor, and you take this metal tool, and then what do you call that one? It looks like the shape is a hemisphere. It's not
yeah,
is it a
yeah,
sphere? It's like
yeah,
a half sphere. So
yeah.
hemisphere. What do
Yeah,
you call it?
I checked this word. Yeah, I checked this
Me
word,
too. Me too.
but
Did my research. Yeah.
I have to look on the side, but I forgot this word. But
You know what?
something with screws,
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah. You got
S
it.
C
Scoop, scoop,
scoop scoop.
scoop.
Yeah,
So you can ask for one scoop of ice cream or two scoops of ice cream. Yeah, a scoop of ice cream, please.
yeah.
Which flavor? Yeah, a scoop. Um, scoop. I'm just gonna check if it's a scoop, long oo or short oo. Scoop. I think it's a long oo. It is. Yeah, scoop.
Scoop.
Yeah. It's also the tool. Actually, I've just checked. It's also the tool. A tool with a deep bowl shaped end that is used to dig out and move a soft substance of powder. So learning this word means you learn two words. All right, a scoop. Here we go. Okay. Um, And one last question. Then I'm out of questions. All right. Which one is better? An ice cream? Sorry, an ice cream cone. So that the cone is like that. It's like a waffle. Yeah, a
Yeah,
waffle. It's what's the shape? It looks like
you
a
can eat.
cone. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
cone.
it's a cone. Yeah, it's a
It's
cone.
a cone. Yeah, a cone with a scoop or more scoops on top of each other. So that's a cone, and then ice lolly. You know what's an ice lolly, Martin?
With a wood stick. Yeah, yeah. But I would prefer an ice cream cone
Why?
because of the taste. Yeah,
Mm.
and because I like it more.
Yeah, I think ice lolly is just frozen liquid. It's just some water with sugar
Yeah.
and some additives which make it taste in a certain way. I
Mhm.
think that's what it is essentially.
Yes.
And then ice cream cone is more proper ice cream or the
Yeah.
scoops. I think it's whipped cream. They whip it. Yeah. So I guess it's more proper. Or at least that's how we feel with Martin. What about you, viewers? Those of you watching us live, what do you think? Which one is better and why? If it's an ice lolly, often that one, yeah, you might have some whipped cream as well. Like it's covered with. I think it's called in American English they call it popsicle as well. Popsicle. I think it can be covered with some chocolate as well.
Mhm.
All right. So anything else? Any more questions from our listeners? Do you guys have any questions you want to ask Martin or me? Let us know in the chat. Do you think we haven't covered anything regarding this topic of ice
The,
cream?
the good thing on ice lolly is you get it in most every grocery stores. And real ice cream on cone, yeah, it's more for ice cream shops.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's that, then we will move on to the feedback section. And we're going to talk about some of the language we have heard here and hopefully learn something from it. So, Irena says, an ice cream cone or ice cream sundae. I don't know what that is. I need to check that. Sunday? Is that Sunday? How do you pronounce this, Irena? Sunday. Yeah, it's pronounced Sunday. Um, oh, I think it's like a dessert you can order in a restaurant. Yeah, it's like a food made from ice cream with pieces of fruit, nuts, cream. Yeah, you can get it as a dessert. Often it's quite expensive after your
In a
main meal.
small, in a small bowl or something, yeah? Or
Yeah,
dessert.
yeah, it's like a dessert you order in a restaurant. Yeah, this is how we spell this word. I didn't know this, Irena. Thank you very much for teaching us this new word. Um, adding it to the list. Okay, then. So that's where we can leave it, and let's move on to the feedback section. 1 second. Here we go. All right. So I hope you guys can see this. And just 1 second. I'm just gonna change this view. All right. I like this one more. Here we go. So Martin, uh, some pronunciation stuff first. Yeah, let's deal with pronunciation first. Let me just divide it here nicely. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, this one wasn't a pronunciation problem. This one was a vocabulary. All right. So as you know, whenever I mark the words in purple color, then there's something to do with pronunciation that I would like us to discuss. So, what about the first one? How should you pronounce it, Martin?
Sweet.
Very, very good. Yeah. So you have to be careful as a German learner. Sometimes you have a problem with distinguishing the two sounds. What, and the. Yeah. I think, do you have what in German, Martin? What?
Yeah.
Do you have what in German or not?
Yes, we
Martin?
have. Yeah, we have.
You. But in pronunciation,
Yeah.
do you have a what sound in German or not?
Can you can
Can you
you repeat the question?
the question? Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm talking about two distinct sounds. What,
Yeah.
as in
Yeah.
window or sweet, what, and then the, as in what? No, what is sorry. What is what? But the that veterinary doctor, yeah,
Mm.
or other stuff. Vanity, vanity.
Vanity. Yeah.
So my question is, do you have what sound in German?
What sound in German?
Because I doubt it. I don't think you do.
I don't. I don't. No, we don't have. I think. Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have.
yeah. So sweet, sweet. Yeah.
Sweet.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sweet.
Very good. And how about this one? I don't
Ice.
think you ever go on.
Ice cream. Ice
So
cream.
I don't think you ever had a problem pronouncing this. I just thought we could talk about this. Yeah. So ice cream is a compound noun, a noun created out of two different words, ice and cream. Right. Now the question is, if you have a compound noun made out of two different nouns, which of these two nouns carries the main stress? Which one has more stress, in your opinion? Do you say ice cream or do you say ice cream?
No, ice cream.
Ice cream. So the
First,
first
first word is
ice cream. Very good.
not
Yeah. I mean, if you said ice cream, it almost sounds like you scream like ah.
yeah.
Ah! Yeah, that was me, everyone. I have a new toy here. I've got a mixer now because one of the listeners of my podcast sent me a mixer, so I can change my voice if you want.
I can speak like this, or would you prefer a female voice?
This is me speaking like a female. I honestly don't know because it doesn't sound like a female to me, but I could always be a baby.
And that's me as a baby. Would you like me? Would you like me to be your new English teacher, everyone, with this voice? Oh, is it too soft for you? Then
I could be a robot. How about that? Does, do I have more authority? Do you respect me more because of how deep my voice is?
I doubt it. Yeah. So I just sorry. I couldn't help. I couldn't help it. Yeah. It's a new toy. Martin, how do you pronounce this word? So it's like
Lyric.
no. So it's like when you're talking about a song and you have
Yeah.
like the text of the song, right? So
Yeah.
lyrics.
Lyrics.
Mhm.
Lyrics.
Lyrics, yeah.
Lyrics.
And what about this word?
Flavor. Flavor.
Flavor, yeah, flavor.
Yeah.
Here, flavor, not flavor. Yeah, not
Flavor.
v. Yeah. The difference between v and w is that w you need to round your lips for w, like sweet. W, one, week. Yeah. V is like v. Yeah. It's v. What do you do? V. It's it's a different sound. You make it in a different place. V, I should probably say. Is that an alveolar sound? I think so. I can't remember, but I think let me just quickly check if the is an alveolar sound. I should know this. Oh my god, this is embarrassing, everyone. What's the? What what sound is that? I'm looking for it because you can divide sounds into different types of sounds depending on in which area of your mouth the sound is produced. Yeah, and I cannot find it. Why can't I find it? The any guesses in the chat? Let us know if you think you know alveolar sounds. No, 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 no. I can't find it. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. I'll probably realize that later when I don't need it, as always. But anyway, that's that. It's not my cup of coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is a mistake. Yeah. So what did you want to say?
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's the idiom. It's an idiom. So
Yeah.
what does it mean if something is not your cup of tea, Martin?
If something is not your cup of tea, this means, yeah, you are not for it. Or
What do you mean you're not for it?
yeah, you don't like it, or you
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you know what?
You
I
don't
think
like it, or you don't use it, or in
Yeah.
other cases.
Yeah. You know what? I'm really curious what that "the" sound is. I don't think it's an alveolar sound. I know "w" is a bilabial sound. Yeah, you make it with your lips. Well, what's the bloody "the"? Okay. Is it labiodental? No. Yes, it's a labiodental sound. Right. Okay, got it. So a labiodental sound is a sound which it's kind of between your labiodental consonants occur when you block airflow by curling your lower lip back. You curl your lower lip back, kind of curl it back, and you raise it to touch your upper teeth. Yeah, like a rabbit. The So two sounds, and f. So it's like when a rabbit, yeah, with the imagine the upper teeth.
Yeah.
Imagine the two teeth the rabbit has. So that's how you make these two sounds. The. Okay, but it's not purely just dental sound because that would be like the. The it's like you also need to use your lips. That's why it's like labiodental. It's like a combination. Sorry for this geeky stuff, everyone. I'm just trying to learn myself something from this because I should know this. I should know this. Okay, someone is laughing at my inability. Oh, you're laughing at gooey, soft, and sticky. No, what were you laughing at, Jolly? I've scared. Oh, I've scared Irena's dog.
Did I scare Irena's dog? I don't want to do that. I've just realized you have a dog, Irena. I only thought you had 9 cats. But
Apparently, you also have a dog. So I'm getting lost in this. Martin, let's carry on. How about this sound? How do you pronounce this? This word.
Chili.
Is it she or chi? She or chi? What's the sound?
Chili.
No,
Chili.
no. It's
Eh?
ch. So
Sure. Chili.
give me a second. I will find the sound for us. I don't have it here for some reason, even though I'm always prepared for this, but not today. So chili. This is it. Yeah. Martin, can you see it? It's the ch sound. Yeah.
No, I can't see it.
Oh, why not? It's down below the word. Can you guys see it?
Now I can see it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it just needs to refresh. So
Chili.
this is the sound, yeah. ch. Like
chili.
it's like church, right? Chili, chicken, right?
Chili.
But the way you were pronouncing it, it almost sounds like sh, which is just this sound. This is sh. For example, what? Shake or chimpanzee. Oh, is it chimpanzee? Oh my god. I'm digging myself into a hole, Martin. Chimpanzee or chimpanzee? Oh god. Give me 1 second. It's chimpanzee, yeah. So shake, for instance, shake or Shakespeare is with sh, yeah. Shake, chic as well, chic like fashionable. Or, yeah. So that has the sh sound, but all you want the ch sound. Yeah, chili. All right,
Yes.
Martin. The difference between activity and event. What do you think is the difference?
Activity you do by yourself, and an event is where you can go to.
Yeah, I would agree. That's a nice little explanation. And I would say an event is often organized. It could be a public thing, whereas activity is just one of the things you do. Let's say, right?
Yeah.
Like running or cleaning or something.
Walking.
Mhm. I like this phrasal verb to cool down. Yeah, it's a very nice phrasal verb. You have a desire to cool down. That's what you said. So, what does it mean to cool down, Martin? What does it actually mean?
I think, yeah, in hot weather condition, yeah, if you buy an ice cream, yeah, the cold condition of this ice cream is good for your condition or
Well,
for the
okay.
feeling.
Let me help you. Yeah, you're right, but you definitely understand it. You're just not expressing it as I would imagine. But basically, the question is: does this mean that the temperature of your body changes, Martin?
No,
Well, I thought the
perhaps a
answer.
little bit.
I
Perhaps
thought
a little bit.
I thought the
The
answer was yes. I thought the answer was yes.
the feeling you
Ah.
cool down is given, but I don't know if you're for this.
I think it does.
Actually, it does. Yeah, actually, it does.
I think
It's
it
cold
does.
and
Yeah. So imagine you are very hot, you're sweating, and it's too hot. The sun is shining, and people are too hot. Yeah. So your body can't handle it. Yeah. It's trying to cool itself down because body is always trying to keep a stable temperature. Right. That's how our bodies work. That's why we sweat. I think the sweating is what we do in order to cool ourselves down. I think that's. I'm not a biologist, but I believe that's how it is. Or a doctor. So, does this mean if you cool yourself down, does it mean that your temperature changes, Martin?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it go down or up?
If the temperature goes up, then
Does it increase or does it decrease?
decrease.
It goes down. So that's why we
Okay.
use down as in decrease, and cool means no. It's the opposite of warm up, right?
Warm up.
Where do we use these two phrasal verbs as well, Martin? In what activity do we also use these cool down
For
and
example, in running activities. Yeah, if you start your running training, you do a warm up, and if you finished your training, then you have a cool down.
Yeah,
time,
Martin, when you are explaining this, you are saying if you start the running, you warm up, and if you finish, you cool down. So I need to help you with something as well here. Yeah, this is I believe in German you say "wenn," I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same for you is that it doesn't make a difference if it's if or when. But in English, you have to be careful about distinguishing when and
Yeah.
if, because there
Yeah.
is a difference in meaning. Yeah. So if you say it like this, if you start running, you warm up. That suggests that maybe you won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you finish, maybe you don't finish it. Maybe you don't even start running. That's not what you want to say here, right? You are talking about the running process, right? It's how it normally works, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
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 So not if, but what do you
When.
need to
Yeah.
what
When then?
when you start running, you warm up, and how about here? Same.
And yes, I would say the same.
When you finish, you cool down, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you
This
say
is
if,
yeah.
it's possible, but it has a different meaning. Yeah. For example, if you finish the marathon, Martin, you will be my hero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if if you run today, give yourself a pat on the back. If you're too lazy and you don't run, you don't go running, then sorry, but you you have let me down. Okay. Yeah.
This mistake happens to me so often.
Don't worry, Martin. It has happened to me too before many times. Yeah, we have the same issue in my first language. If and when, you just have to keep it in mind at all times. Yeah, you just have to focus. Focus whenever. So my tip for people who have a problem like this, who have a fossilized error, basically you need to have like kind of a warning signal in your brain. Like when you know you are about to say this, you need to kind of have some kind of red light in front of you. Like, I need to be careful. I need to be careful. Yeah. Okay. So it's some kind of a sound like this in your brain, and then you're like, careful. I have to focus. Focus. And then when it happens, when all you need is just to stay focused,
Mm.
and then you have a chance to get it right. Yeah. I know it's difficult, but it's what I would do. Yeah, because if you, it's no good like correcting yourself afterward. I mean, it's better than nothing, but you need to become aware of it first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I wouldn't have a problem with it because I could avoid ice cream. So gooey. Okay, gooey is soft and stick, but I wouldn't have a problem with it because I could avoid ice cream. I don't think it's completely wrong, but I don't think that's what you wanted to say. Yeah. So my question was, what if Germany banned ice cream? Yeah. Would you be okay with it? And you said I could avoid. I think you need to change the verb avoid. I think it doesn't. Hmm. I think you want to say something like I could live without, or I could
Yeah.
do without or live without. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do without or live without. These are like the verbs you want to use. Yeah. Or if you want to go for something simpler, you could just say I don't need, because I don't need ice cream, or I
Yeah.
can imagine my life without it. Yeah. This do without is quite a useful phrasal verb, to do without something. It means you manage without something. You manage. Yeah. For example, there is an example. I could do without food for a day. Yeah. So it means like you are able to not to eat anything for one day. You can do without it. All right.
Mhm.
And then we had this expression, it's not in my nature, or it's not, I'm not cut out for it, or it's not my cup of tea, all meaning pretty much the same thing. Martin, how would you correct this? The good thing on ice lolly is you get,
With good thing with ice lolly.
I think about, yeah,
About.
about a good thing about this is that, yeah,
Mhm.
or you could say one benefit of an ice lolly is that,
Yeah.
I think, or not on, but about sounds better. And then we learned this ice cream Sunday, ice cream Sunday is the pronunciation from Irena, which is like a dessert you can order in a restaurant. And this, you have pieces of fruit. It's like you get it in a usually in a glass, and then there's ice cream, pieces of fruit, maybe some nuts, and stuff like that. All right, Martin, have you got anything else to add?
Mm, No, actually not.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, I guess that's where we will leave it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this lesson and the new format. Give us a like if you did. And if this is your first time watching, then feel free to subscribe. We do these live lessons every week. And if you fancy joining the Achievers Chamber, which is a cool Discord group, it's a membership Discord group where you get regular social events with me and other members, and also there's an English lesson once a week and other benefits like a free podcast. It's like a place where you can push your English to a new level because you get a little bit of that accountability that a lot of people need, to be accountable for their learning. Yeah, a lot of people, if they don't have a teacher, they they don't always study, they don't always make that effort. Maybe they then feel a little bit either sorry for themselves or guilty about it. We have all been there. I've been there for sure. Yeah, so this is where this group comes in. And Martin, I'm very happy that you're one of the members. Thank you very much.
Mm.
All right. And don't forget, I've recently published an episode of Zdenek's English podcast with teacher Michael from the Level Up English podcast, which I think is a really, really cool podcast. And Michael is a great guest. And so there is an episode on my podcast, but also there's a video version on the channel. It's the previous video. I think I published it today around midday. So that's that. And yeah, take care, everyone. And
Bye
thank you
bye.
for watching. Bye.